Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Nashville.
Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jacobs to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Carr now to throw.
And he's caught downfield. It's Waller.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Darren Waller, 40 yards. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. First and 10 now, Willis and the Titans at their own 18. Play fake, here's Willis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And some space here. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check pass, check pass.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A first down carry for Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Play action. Willis. Airing it out deep for Woods. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill, and defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a play fake. Carr. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams, 52 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Titans nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, Willis dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Second down, Jacobs once more. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Carr. Steps away to his left. Looking for Bolden, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Finding space at the 40. Room here to run. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Let's go now.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's up to the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports from the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And some room to maneuver. caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Willis. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Inside handoff, Henry. And some room to roam now. Stiff-armed him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Willis. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. Down inside the 10. And it's a Titans touchdown. Trenton Cannon, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Counter play with Jacobs. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Carr going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate accurate he's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Carr. It's caught, left side, Bolden. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go for it. It's Carr. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Willis. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Running left, it's Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. 3rd down, it's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Reload, alert, alert, go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Bullet good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. To throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He's got it to the 43 here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing his Carr. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Henry up the middle. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love